For Halifax-Chebucto.
Thank you. My question is for the Minister of Service Nova Scotia. 6 weeks ago, the government announced that eligibility for the heat fund, which people could get $400 from towards their oil bill, was being cut to every second year, making everyone who'd received it last year ineligible to get it now. The government says this is because the program originally was for every second year, and they're just going back now to how it used to be. So we know all of that. But what we don't know, and what I want to ask the minister is, what made the government think that January, February, March 2024 would be a good time to cut back on heating assistance to the people of Nova Scotia?
I recognize the Honourable Minister for Service Nova Scotia.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. We know that many Nova Scotians are struggling, and that's why we work very hard to deliver targeted supports, Madam Speaker. The government's investment in the heat program, that's a collaboration with Nova Scotia Power as well as Salvation Army, which administers the program, being one, Madam Speaker. As I've shared with the House before, that was a temporary change. This change that we brought forward again this year was communicated last year to those who had received it previously, and allows new people to be eligible for the program. That said, Madam Speaker, there are a number of other programs that we continue to invest in Nova Scotians. We know there's more work to do, and we'll continue to do that. Thank you.
The Honourable Member for Halifax-Chebucto.
Madam Speaker, this cut is particularly miserable because it came just 3 months after another $400 in heating assistance was cut from a different heating help program, the HARP program, which went from $1,000 to $600. So now we're getting to the real hard old going of the heating season. Most houses take 3 tanks or so a year. March is the 3rd tank time. The $400 for the heat program, the $400 from HARP, would have bought about half of that 3rd tank. But as it is, there is one pile of households who don't know where that is going to come from. The government reported a $40 million surplus yesterday, and I want to ask, did it not cross anybody's mind that this would have been an awfully good time to put both of those $400 back?
I recognize the Honourable Minister for Service Nova Scotia.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I want to reassure the member opposite that we work very hard every single day to make lives better for Nova Scotians and build up a province that's better and more welcoming for everybody. Madam Speaker, that said, I'm very proud of the investments that are in the budget 24-25. There's a lot of hard work that's gone into it. The minister has listed off a number of initiatives. Budget 24-25 demonstrates 2 things. We're listening, and we're committed to acting, Madam Speaker. We're committed to acting and working on building in a stronger province, and I hope the member opposite supports this budget.